news today. Prosecutors say he's a gang member, a threat to the public, and responsible for the murder of 31-year-old Jarrell Ray.
All of this at just 12 years old. Jarrell Milton stood before a judge this afternoon. Joe Chiodo was there. We will remind you, this is the first time we're seeing him in person.
Yeah, Matt and Jessica, I was in the courtroom, and his age really showed inside that courtroom. Just to give you an idea, I'm about 6 feet tall, and from where I was standing, it looked like he came up to about here on me. Now, you could also tell his age in his voice. He spoke to the judge only twice, both times very quietly, saying no, sir, when he asked if he had any other questions. He was wearing a blue jumpsuit, his hands were cuffed, and he had ankle chains on, all while sitting next to his mother.
Covering her face, wearing white, Jarrell's mom left court in a hurry. She just heard her 12-year-old will remain in the Douglas County Youth Center since the judge considers him a threat to the public. Do you want to make any comment before we let you go? This is your one chance.
No comment. Excuse me.
Our lawyer's right here.
Yeah, no comment. Excuse me.
But prosecutors had a lot to say in the courtroom. They told the judge that the 12-year-old is a documented member of the Nike street gang. In court, Jarrell wore Nike shoes. His cousins showed up in Nike clothing, but wouldn't comment on Jarrell's status in the gang.
Nope, never heard of it.
The real concern is that they may be doing that in order to have those younger persons actually do the dirty work of the older people, knowing that the consequences for the younger children are going to be less significant, for example, juvenile court.
If the court proves Jarrell, along with his brother Jamar and friend Shontavious Primes Willis, shot and killed Jamel Ray in Miller Park, he won't go to prison. He could be put in a treatment home and get probation, or a combination of both. If he follows the rules, he could get his record sealed at 19. That's 7 years away for this 12-year-old.
And another issue that was brought up in court, how exactly did this 12-year-old get to Minnesota? Well, his lawyer today said he went to Minnesota because it was a planned family trip for the 4th of July. The judge, however, isn't buying that.
It was very troubling to us to find that shortly after this murder was committed, that this 12-year-old somehow found his way to not only out of this jurisdiction, but out of the state and in Minneapolis. He was tracked down through various tips, so we believe he is a flight risk.
And that, of course, right there is another reason why Jarrell Milton will remain in the Douglas County Youth Center for the foreseeable future. Reporting live, I'm Joe Chiodo, WOWT6 News.
Now, we spoke with family members who say the Milton brothers are victims, too, that they never really had a chance.
An aunt told us they grew up around crime and drugs. Their father, he's in prison for a murder in Minnesota. In fact, he talked to me by phone just one day ago, and he says he takes blame for all these actions.
Coming up tonight at 6:30, Joe speaks with a former neighbor who says she certainly didn't see this coming.